And them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you guys watching back this video. My name is Ryan LFC, back again on the Ryan LFC channel. As you guys can see, last time I do a video on Liverpool, it was the Liverpool versus Fulham, and my channel get removed from YouTube because of some copyright with YouTube. So I am being good. I'm being happy. I am back. I'm being good. I get back the channel. I get a 1 week ban from YouTube. So, people, listen, I love you so much. Thank you very much for the people that will reach out. But who don't know, my channel get a 1 week ban from YouTube. So that's why you haven't seen me uploading anything on the Ryan LFC show. I have to get the Ryan LFC extra to do some content. But we're going to talk about Liverpool versus Crystal Palace Monday night game at Anfield. It's going to be a very good game. It's going to be a very good game. Palace coming off a 2-0 loss to the Arsenal in the early game, or I should say in the first game of the Premier League season. But before we get into the Liverpool Crystal Palace, I am just going to warm up the engine a little bit and give you guys a little bit of update around the Premier League, because listen, Arsenal starting out the Premier League with a bomb. 6 from 6 for the Gunners. Jesus or Jesus or whatever they want to call him. He's looking good, he's looking fresh. Can this Arsenal team get top 4 this season? Only time will tell. But when you look at Manchester United, oh my days, Jesus Christ, everywhere Man United go, them get beaten. Them not stop get beaten. Alright? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Chelsea and Tottenham and Spurs. The biggest game of the season so far. And I'm really looking forward to give you guys my honest thought on that Chelsea game, because I watch a little bit of it and think Tottenham leave it late. Harry Kane. Wow. But we're going to get into it, people. But Newcastle, wow, they're looking good. Newcastle doing great thing over there in Newcastle, doing fantastic. You know, when you look at Nottingham Forest Beast, West Ham, right? West Ham, man, oh my God, man. West Ham lost. Yes, people, West Ham lost. West Ham lost. West Ham lost. But people, we're going to get into the Liverpool stuff. We're going to get into the, you know, who should start for this Liverpool team. We're going to get into it. But for right now, people, we're just going to talk about the Premier League. But let's give you guys the top 6 team right now in the Premier League. And I'm going to give you guys the cheat team in the bottom of the relegation, right? But before we go to that, people, let's tell you guys who are top from 1 to 6, and then we're going to tell you guys who in the bottom 3. So we're going to talk. All right. So Manchester United of all person. Come on, Jersey boy. If you want to do it, if you're up, you're free to come on. All right, my brother. Just jump in. Make sure say you well put yourself together because you see the host himself together. All right. Looking good. All right, Talawa TV man. Big up Talawa man. No love and respect man. Me know if me down, me can depend on Talawa TV to bring me back alive because I was down and nobody was there for me. I have to big up to shout out to Halftime TV. He was there for me, but Talawa give me the real strength on the Ryan LFC. But without further ado, guys, I am going to bring on my boy, Jersey boy, recovering from COVID. Back in England, this man always having bath, but he never tell me why I'm having bath. Good evening, sir. How are you? Not hearing you. You might mute. Okay, Jersey boy and Radiant. All right. So my beautiful people. All right. So let's get into the interesting thing, right? All right. My name say Mr. Negative Jersey boy. No, not do Jersey boy like that, people. Don't do him like that. All right. So let's tell you guys the three team in the bottom of the table right now. Manchester United, 2 game, conceding 6 and only score 1. West Ham lost 2, conceding 3. Crystal Palace lost 1, play 1, lost by 2 goals to 0. So that's the 3 bottom table team right now in the Premier League. So if the Premier League for done right now, Man United and West Ham would have been relegated. All right. Yeah, Man United, West Ham, Crystal Palace would have been relegated. All right. So let's take a look at the top 6 team right now in match week 2. All right. So City at first, play 2, 6 points, 6 goal as always. Arsenal of all person score 6 and conceding 2, 6 points. Looking great in second position. Brentford in third place. They play 2, win 1 and draw 1. Tottenham Spurs win 1, draw 1. They score 6 goal and concede 3. All right. So that's the top 4 right now. If the league should be done, City would be champion again. Arsenal will get a little bit of Champions League football back. Brentford would have been in the Champions League. Tottenham would have been in the Champions League. Chelsea would have been out of it. Liverpool would have been out of it. But people, early time in the Premier League. But we're going to talk about the game them that play yesterday. Just a quick run through and today game, and then we're going to get into the Liverpool preview to give you guys a little bit of update what me think or what Jersey boy think. All right. So Jersey boy, good evening, man. Welcome to the show, my brother. How are you doing? Not hearing you, bro. Nothing.
Wrong setting. Sorry. People wondering where I've been. I've been in Las Vegas for the last 5 days. It was ridiculous. It was 40 degrees every day. And then I got back and I got caught COVID. So I've been in bed for the last 5 days. But I'm better now. I'm just a little bit coughing and I'm still positive. But, I'm good enough to do the watch along. So I thought I'll come on, do a preview and talk about all the interesting games. Because this, I've got to tell you, this Premier League week has been fantastic. There's lots of controversy, lots of shocks. I think it's been a fantastic game week, and hopefully we smash it tomorrow. And yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the early game yesterday morning. Gerrard versus Lampard. Aston Villa win by 2-1. What do you think about Gerrard coming up against Lampard, and or you think that game? You watch that game?
Villa looked shit. I'm sorry, Villa looked shit. I think Everton deserved the draw. They deserved the draw. A lot of Saban Martinez, Tyrone Mings looked out of position a lot of the time again. I think in that game proved to me why Everton looked really lost, because they haven't got a striker, and this is why I think that them losing Richarlison is going to bite them in the arse. Because when they had Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, when Calvert-Lewin was injured, they had Richarlison to replace him. Now that Richardson's gone and there's no Calvert-Lewin, they've got no one up front, the striker. So Everton look completely lost without striker. The only goal they scored was an own goal. But I think Everton did deserve a draw, but they couldn't finish their chances. But I think Villa scraped it, and I do think that Gerrard's tactics looks a bit weird because I think as a player he's got to stop playing 2-1-3-4 because he's playing a front two of Ings and Watkins, then continuing behind. It just doesn't work. I think 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 because he's not getting the best out of Coutinho, and this formation doesn't work for your boy Leon Bailey, Ryan.
Yep.
So he needs to do a formation that fits Buendia, Coutinho, Danny Ings or Watkins, and Leon Bailey. I think if he does 4-2-3-1, he can fit Coutinho in the 10, Bailey out wide, Buendia out wide, and Ings or Watkins up top. And then you can have a midfielder, Kamara and McGinn. And then, toward the defence out. I just think his tactic look a little bit weird, and he's got to fix his crap. But I do think Villa got a win, but they were lucky to scrape it.
Most definitely. I think Villa deserved to win it. I think Villa were the better team. Still believe that Everton have a lot of work to do. Just bid for the Everton youngster Garden. 40 million.
40 million. Everton said no, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to do 40 million. They're going to do another one. They're going to do 40 million plus a player. So I think they could do 40 million plus Barkley or 40 million plus. Think of a player. Conor Gallagher, something like that. They do 40 million plus something like that for Gordon. But the thing is, they need to stop going for wingers. They've got enough wingers. They need a striker. So they want apparently Chelsea want Aubameyang.
Let's hope they can get that. But let's move on to the next game. Arsenal defeat Leicester by 4-2. I was watching that game. I was really impressed with Arteta team. Arsenal looking good. 6 from 6. Scoring goal for fun. Jesus could easily score 4. But at least he scored 2, man. What do you think about this Arsenal team? They're looking ripe. Do they have a lot of experience? Do you think they're going to make it top 4? They're looking good.
They're looking good. And if you look at it, Ryan, if it wasn't for the 2 goals they conceded against Leicester, there would be equal on goal difference and points with City. They're only behind City because City haven't conceded goals yet. So it was a fantastic performance by, Gabriel Jesus. He's turned up. He's really been cooking every game. Every game he's been cooking. Like, he scored 2 goals and assisted 2 goals. Scored 2. I think he assisted.
He scored 2. He scored 2. Assist 1. Yeah.
So he definitely was man of the match. And if you notice, Ryan, every time Leicester scored, Arsenal scored 30 seconds later. They responded every single damn time. And that's what you had to see. Normally Arsenal before, Ryan, they concede to Leicester and struggle to get back. But every time they conceded, they got straight back into it and they scored. I think Gabriel Jesus has been fantastic. The midfielder Xhaka and Partey is looking much better now. They've got Zinchenko at left wing back. That's a real experience there. I think they probably need one more a right back because I don't think Ben White at right back's working. Saliba scored an own goal, but he was very unlucky. He was kind of like that own goal for Bayern when we played Bayern Munich in the Champions League and Matip scored an own goal. Matip had no choice. It was physically impossible for him to put the ball over the net unless he had like robot legs. It was either he puts it in his own net or Lewandowski does. And the same thing with Arsenal. It was either he puts it in the net or Vardy does. So really had no choice. But I think Arsenal are cooking this season. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get top 4.
Well, for me, I want to big up Shaka. I think Shaka have a good game. He assists
Good
Jesus
game.
in the first 23 minutes of the
And
game.
he scored as well.
And he score. So if Shaka can hold him head this season, because he is the most experienced player in this Arsenal team. He has been around for a long time, captain the national team. I think I'm really looking forward to see what Arsenal are going to do for the remaining of the season. When Thursday football come in, that's when I am going to start to judge this Arsenal team to see what they can bring to the table. They're going to put up on the table, because I think knowing right now playing one game a week, good for them. Right? I still think they need a next midfielder. I think overall they're going to depend on Jesus. If Jesus can keep fit, listen, if Jesus can keep fit, he's going to be right up there with Alan and all of these top striker. Nunes, all of them, Salah, Hurricane, he will definitely right up there with them. But right now, Arsenal looking good, and Arsenal fans, just take your time, take it easy. You guys looking fantastic, and we have to give Arsenal credit, and think they have to get credit. But let's move on to the next game. Not much to say about it. Newcastle, Brighton. Newcastle coming off a win, beating Nottingham first in the first home game. Brighton beating Man United at Old Trafford. We'll get into that Manchester United game, but both teams draw 0-0. Expected?
I expect Newcastle to win, but they were very unlucky. I think they probably need to get a better striker, because I think Callum Wilson's very good, but I just think he's not. Maybe he's getting older now, and maybe they have the money. They should go and get a striker. I think Newcastle were very unlucky not to win the game, but I think Newcastle are looking very good. Bruno Gimenez doing very good. You see Callum Wilson, and with Brighton, they've got the same team. They lost Cucurella, so they lost another attacking option, and they lost Neil Maupay. Maupay's gone to Nottingham Forest. Both Forest are cooking. They've signed so many players. Like, they've signed our former player who scored today. They also signed Lingard, Maupay, and Emmanuel Dennis. They're cooking, bro. So Brighton look very depleted in that terms, but I think Newcastle were unlucky. So I think probably a draw was fair.
Okay, fair enough. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. I have 16 people. If 16 of you guys can share it to someone on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, share it. Tell them to come and join the Ryan LFC show. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. People, we're supposed to see 20 likes on the video, people. Come on. You're coming into the stream and not liking the stream. Hit that like button for us, please and thanks. All right, let's move on to the next game. Manchester City versus Bournemouth. I expect Bournemouth to lose this one. They win, beat Aston Villa in their first game. City defeat West Ham in their first game. City at home win by 4-0. Listen, this City team, man, De Bruyne, Phil Foden on the score sheet, Gundogan on the score sheet, own goal. Last one there for the Bournemouth team, and how impressive you are with this Manchester City team.
City have looked very, very good. The thing was, that was my prediction bang on. I said that my prediction last week. I said to a few friends, I said my prediction is City to beat Bournemouth 4-0, because Bournemouth aren't good enough. They're clearly not good enough. People were laughing at Haaland for only having not much touches in that game, bro. But Haaland, doesn't matter if he only had 8 touches, bro. Haaland still contributed. He got an assist. And he should have scored. There was one chance where he's in on goal. He's got a chance to pick out Mahrez or Haaland at the back post. And he decides to shoot himself. He's quite greedy. Could have passed to Haaland. Haaland has a tap in. I don't think Haaland had his greatest game, but he still contributed and got an assist.
Yeah.
That means it's not a good. That's not
Still,
a bad game. He still contributed to win.
For me, City have some very good player, but they still have a lot of work to do to get Alan involved in.
I think they're going to change the system up a little bit, but I think they still look ridiculous. Manchester City. Gundogan still looking brilliant. Rodri, brilliant. Cancelo, Walker. Interesting thing is Laporte's out for 2 months, and Pep's going with Ake instead of Stones, which I think is very strange because I think Stones is at the start. But Ake's been very solid. Playing against his old club. But I think City have been very, very, very good, and we're going to have to bounce back tomorrow to because if we can't draw points, because if we draw points, it's already going to be a 5-point gap.
Yeah, definitely, man. But we're not keep too long on these games still. But Manchester City looking good and stuff. We're gonna move on to the next game because we have a few more juicy ones to talk about now. So we just want to spend less than 5 minutes on these, man. Leeds United draw their first game, come back again. I think Leeds win their first game, right?
Yes.
They win their first game, leading Southampton by 2-0. Southampton lost to Tottenham Hotspur by 4-1. Southampton coming from 2-0 down at home. Saints supposed to be happy, man. Goal score early for Leeds United, and Leeds should have win this one, in my opinion. I watched the highlight of it and stuff. Very good build-up play. So yeah, definitely, man. What do you think about this game?
I think Leeds should have won it, bro. Bamford missing a lot of chances. They just missed a lot of chances. But I've got to say, Jesse Marshall's got Leeds looking very good this season. But I've got to give good credit for this game to Ralph Hasenhüttl, bro, because he was 2-0 down. He made a huge tactical change, brought some substitutions, and those substitutions worked. Because his tactical change meant they went 2-2. They brought Aribo on. Aribo scored. They look very, very good. And I've got to give credit to Ralph Hasenhüttl because he did a great comeback. But I think Leeds have got to take the positives in this game. But I think they need to be a bit better in front of goal.
Most definitely, man. Let's move on to this one, man. What is going on what is really going on at Manchester United? They lost to Brighton in their first game. This team just tear them apart, man. 4 goals in the first half. Mistake by Manchester United goalkeeper. The front gate open for Brentford, man. This is one of the greatest wins for Brentford in their Premier League history. And what need to change at Man United? Why they still having so many? What's happening in United?
Well, first of all, Ryan, you're a goalkeeper, right? David De Gea, no one gets beaten from there. He's outside the box. The shot isn't even that powerful, and somehow David De Gea lets it go right under his arm. Ryan, I think you saved that. You've got a dodgy knee, and you can still save that, bro. It's awful goalkeeping. And then the classic passing out from the back. David De Gea passes it to Eriksen. Eriksen is in tricky situation, then gets dispossessed by Jensen. Jensen scores. Then the third goal, Martinez, he's a very small defender. He gets beaten in the air by Ben Mee. Ben Mee scores. And then the fourth goal is just brilliant ball. Great ball over the top, straight to Wempu, and he scores. I don't understand. I think of United, it's a mixture of loads of stuff. One, why is Maguire still playing? This guy is fucking garbage. He is one of the worst defenders I've ever seen in a top 6 club. He is absolutely shit. Secondly, they still play Fred and McTominay, and he played Eriksen as a CDM. Eriksen is not a CDM. He's an attacking midfielder, right? It just doesn't work. They just were all awful, bro. Rashford couldn't hit a barn door. Rubbish. Ronaldo was crap, but he was the best player because he was still trying to get the ball to him to try and score. Luke Shaw, bro, he looks so bad. Delo bad. Martinez awful. Fred awful. I don't understand what's going on. They're just so shit, United. And for United, I think what needs to change is they need to fix the mentality, bro. Because I think it's the players, bro. They could get the young Ronaldo, Messi. Bro, they could get the best players in the world. I think they would still be shit. And I think it's the mixture of the Glazers and the mentality. I think the worst thing United did was get rid of Ragnick. Because Ragnick, bro, he was a shit manager. But he was speaking facts by United. He said this team needs open surgery. They need 10, 11 players. They need a whole new team. They're just not good enough. They got rid of him. And, they lost Ten Hag to do his stuff. Ten Hag is obsessed with De Jong. De Jong doesn't want to come to United. And they're now getting Rabiot, bro. Rabiot is shit, bro. He's a shit midfielder. I watched him at Juventus. He was crap. And I watched him for France. He was being played as a left wing. And left wing back. He's crap. I'm sorry. He's crap. They're panic buying. They're not doing well enough. United, I think, are going to have a very bad season again this season. I don't know what's going. I think it's going to take 6, 7 years, more years. They need to reset the team from zero because the players are just not good enough.
So, as a Liverpool supporter, right? Man United fans, listen, man. I am so happy. Oh, what is going on at United right now? I am just killing. I'm just laughing. All of you Man United fans, pre-season, all of you guys will call me. Liverpool. All of them message me, Jersey boy. Oh, me say a pre-season, them say them not care.
Do you remember that guy come on the prediction show saying United were going to get top 3? Bro? You must be going like, bro. He's going like, me United, we're back, we're going to go because of Ten Hag.
Hold on. Jersey boy, continue talk. I'm going to get him. Let's see if me get him on the phone.
I'm wondering, Man United have lost to Brighton, Brentford, and they've got Liverpool next. Now, if we were in a really good mood and we go for the kill, we could go 6 or 7-0. Now, do I think it's going to be that much? No. So yeah, they've got Aston, they've got Southampton, then they've got Arsenal. But I can't. Next time I can see United winning is Leeds in October. Bro, they're like, I don't know what's going on.
Good evening, Rome, man. Rome. Good evening, bro. You're live on the show. And what going on in Man United? What is going on with United?
Everything is going wrong with Man United, party. Everything is going wrong. We're on a rebuild right now, and the team just not react the way I'm supposed to. To be complete. Ten Hag have a team we want to play, and this man not reacting. These men are not reacting the way they want to, and if you get rid of certain players. But before we get to that point, that'll be difficult. That'll be a World Cup games, and they even want to talk about Liverpool on Monday. Maybe want to talk about them when we play them next week. You understand? Because they're gonna be a beating again, just like last year. But again, the thing is a real and that's tough part. That's tough.
Bro,
just a matter of time, though. Just a matter of time.
Bro, you make that bold prediction. You make that bold prediction. They say the man might come third, bro. The man will let you down, bro.
No. My prediction was for the show part. My prediction was made in reality. It was completely for the show.
Okay.
It was based on reality.
Okay. So what you do it, Matt? Really and truly, you need to Lego Cristiano Ronaldo. What you say about that?
From day one, from the first day, I'm saying want to leave. Him to leave. I want him at the club. You understand? I want them bring a different striker in, 2 different strikers as a matter of fact. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm not gonna rate Liverpool because now.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Cristiano leave. Let's bring some young ballers in, but he's not gonna win. So that's a
Yeah. Rome, I'm
Just
gonna
have to
leave you
live with
because
it, boy.
your line kind of bad. I'm gonna leave you.
Alright, brother, bless up.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah. Manchester United fans, man. I love it, man. I love when Man United down in the dirt, man. Down in the mud.
Ryan,
You know what I mean?
he said he was for the show, but bullshit, bro. He's doing it because he looks like an idiot now.
Yeah, but Man United dead, bro. They come went to dead.
20th, bro. They're 20th.
And that's the thing, bro. They're going to dead when them come Sunday again, bro.
Monday, you mean? They're playing
Monday, next week, Monday, when they come again, they're going to get a next whopping, bro.
Obviously there was that was the 4-0 win. Then we had Fulham. Who is it? Fulham. Who did Fulham play? Fulham play Wolves. Bro, Wolves. So Wolves need to fix their attacking options. And again, Mitrovic misses a penalty. Good save by Sarr. And then obviously today, Ryan, what was your thoughts on West Ham 0, Nottingham Forest 1? The former Liverpool boy scoring.
Yeah, man. Big day for Nottingham Forest, man. They deserve it. They deserve to get the 3 points, I think. Nico play well, clear one off the line. I think Nottingham Forest deserve to win this one because they haven't lost at home since December. They haven't lost a big game at home, so they're doing good, and they have to make sure that they make the home advantage count for Nottingham Forest. They're not new to the Premier League, but they have been out of the Premier League for a long time, but they have to make their home game count. They have to win every single game at home. It's not going to be easy, but Forest, great win for them. And West Ham, 2 this on the bones. West Ham have a lot of work to do. Slow start for David Moyes. They're going to come under a lot of pressure. So, big deal for the new team. What do you think?
I think West Ham will still make it in the top 10, but I just think they need the new players are going to need time to. I think they should have gone for Lingard.
They go for him, but he was too expensive, man. Like Nottingham Forest paying him over £200.
Forest, bro, they've signed so many players. Apparently, they want Awar from Lyon as well, bro. They're like signing it. It's like FIFA. Bro, they're like spending 100 million.
Definitely.
So, and then we had probably one of the games of the season so far, which on your pin on this. So obviously Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2. I think Chelsea were absolutely robbed today. Like, I do not understand how that was not given. That goal was given. Like Romero's, Cucurella's got very long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, literally take his hair and he's like pulling it down before the goal, and it's been given as a corner, not a red card, and the goal is given, bro. Like, Chelsea were robbed today.
Yeah, Chelsea, but I'm happy with that late equalizer. I think Chelsea have to do better on that corner kick, man.
They have to do better. It's a good goal by Harry Kane. Good goal, bro. That goal by Koulibaly though. What a volley!
That was a good volley, bro. That was a good volley by Koulibaly.
Because only the second game of the season, so obviously it's going to be not bad. So far, of the 2 games, it's the best goal of the season so far. Great goal by Koulibaly. Good goal by Rhys James. Good goal by Højbjerg, and good goal by Kane. I don't think Chelsea. I think Chelsea should have won that game. Still problems with VAR. But Spurs fans are going to be happy. But I want to see consistency, and that for me wasn't consistent. But I think in the end maybe draw was fair. But Chelsea were all over Tottenham. I think Tottenham need to play Perisic. Start Perisic and Basuma.
Yeah.
Their midfield today was all over the place, and I think they've got to get another defender. But now, Ryan, we've got the big game.
Big game, man. Big game. Liverpool first game at home, coming off a 2-2 draw over Fulham. Crystal Palace lost to Arsenal by 2-0. Liverpool coming into this one head to head. The last 5 times Liverpool and Crystal Palace play, Liverpool has won the last 5. That's impressive. Back in 2020, Liverpool smashed Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park by 7-0. Back at Anfield 2-0. Anfield 2021 3-0. Crystal Palace 2023. 2022.
I was like, oh, are you going in? Are you transporting in time wrong with 2022?
Yeah, Liverpool defeat them by 3-1 away last season. And the earlier on at Anfield, Liverpool defeat them by 2-0. So Liverpool looking interested. Liverpool must win this game. Else, a lot of Liverpool fans will start making a lot of crying about midfielder. We have to show on the day. Come tomorrow, we have to be patient. Palace will make it difficult for us. But going forward, I think Liverpool going to too much for this Crystal Palace team. What are your thoughts on Crystal Palace and what do you think Liverpool going to do?
So first of all, I wasn't there for the Fulham game.
Mm-hmm.
Most of what only every watch along I've done so far, we've won, except it was the only one was Leicester, and we lost 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only game that we lost when I was doing a watch along on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Against Fulham, we were garbage. The midfield looked absolutely lost again. Trent defending again, just abysmal defending. Like the trend is like one day he has a man of the match performance in defense and attack. Next game he has a howler, and he had a howler, absolute howler in defense. And we've got to be better. And we've got a lots of injuries also, which is not that good. But we got to show the world that we mean business, and we're going to show Manchester City that we're still in this title race, because it's only second game, but they've won 2, we've drawn 1, so we've got to bounce back, get a win, and then keep up the pace. So yeah, but I think it's an interesting game. What's your thoughts? What's your starting 11 for the game against?
Well, I'm going with Alisson in goal. Bad news for Joel Matip, out injured again.
Gomez though, but Gomez. Just think, the funny thing is that I'll go to question this one. The last time Gomez and Van Dijk started a centre back, what was the score?
7-0.
7-2 to Villa. That's the last time they played together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had Adrian in goal. So, so Gomez, which means.
So how long Joel will be out in for? How long him going to out for?
So I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So Man United, we're going to have Gomez as centre back.
We have Gomez, so we still have Nat Philip at the club.
Yeah, Nat Phillips will be on the bench.
Okay, good. It's good strength and depth for Liverpool, and we don't know when Kanate is coming back.
No.
Okay, for me, Van Dijk, Gomez, I think, in my opinion, that's the best partnership at Liverpool. Right?
If you look at it on the stats of the goals conceded,
yep.
Of all of them, Gomez and Van Dijk have the best record together.
Yep, because Joe Gomez just always getting injured, man, and that's always causing him playing time at Liverpool, in my opinion, still. But Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson, Trent, midfield, this is where I go with. Right? Fabinho, Harvey Elliott, and in my opinion, still, this is my lineup, but me know the club will play in this. I think
you would go Fabinho, Elliott, Keita.
No.
You would go Cavallo.
Yeah, them two youngsters there. We at home. We're going to have more possession of the ball. We're going to need creativity inside the midfield. And I think them two youngsters is something different. Crystal Palace not plan to play against him skillfully. We're going to have most of the ball. We're going to have home. What do you think?
No, I agree. What's your
Because with the navigator, I was saying this, so we need to see something fresh.
We saw against Fulham that there was no creativity at all in that midfield, which is bland.
Yeah, if club believe in the youth, them don't start them from the bench. Start them. Sure, say you believe in them. No, at the time.
And I think the big mistake from Fulham, bro, was the fact that Nunes didn't start, because you saw the minute he came on, everything went bang.
Yeah.
He started that game, but I don't think we lose.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
What would be your front three? My guess is you're probably gonna go. I'm gonna go with.
I'm going with Salah. Diaz need to come to the party and he need to start to score a goal. Been here for a long time now. Know the club. He have to get a double tomorrow against Palace. Nunes up top. I don't want to see Roberto Firmino. Roberto Firmino is supposed to have come off of the bench. Henderson supposed to have come off of the bench. Van Dijk captain the team. Roberto Firmino is supposed to have come off of the bench. Nunes up top. Play him from the first. Don't have a $80 million player on the bench. Come on, Jersey boy.
So for me, I've got the same as you. Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Gomez, Robertson, Fabinho. I'm going to go Harvey Elliott as well. Because, bro, you've got to remember, the beginning of the season last season, Elliott was cooking before that Leeds injury. He was really good. So I'm going to go, I think he's going to go with Henderson. So I'm going to go with Henderson. And in front three, Diaz has to start. Nunes has to start. Salah has to start. We've got 5 subs now, which means we can bring on Carvalho on.
So you're not starting Carvalho?
No. I just because I don't think he will start. I think he'll come on 60 minutes.
I agree with you. I don't think he's going to start. So who do you think going to play over Carvalho?
It's going to be Nunes, Diaz, Salah, front three, and then midfield, Elliott, Hendo, Fabinho. That's what I think Klopp will go with.
Yeah, I think he will go with Navigator, Endo,
No. I think he'll go Hendo.
Henderson, Fabinho.
And Elliott. You said Keita. I think he'll. I would love Keita to start, but I don't know.
I think he will start Keita over Elliott.
Okay, so score prediction. I'm going Liverpool win 3-1.
Since as you go 3-1, I'm going to go Liverpool 2 win by 3 goals to nil. I don't see where the goal is coming from Crystal Palace. They don't give me that.
I can see Zaha or Edward scoring.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a 3-1. I think 3-1. Should we do because we're doing predictions for the other games? Should we have a look at the other games one?
Which game?
Because you is the name of your stream predictions or something?
No, that's review. We review the
review. Okay, I see. So yeah, guys, we're going to be live tomorrow from 7:30 UK time with the brand new Ryan LFC YouTube studio for the watch along tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting to see how everyone likes it. We'll be live 7:30. We'll be going through me, Ryan. Actually, no, you won't be here because you'll be. Will you be here? Will you be at work?
I will be at work.
But
I'm going to be the reaction will be 6.
Ryan will be there for the post-match show. And for the post-match show, guys, we're going to have call-in. So if you're a Liverpool fan and want to give your thoughts, please call in for the post-match show. I'll be live with the usual gang tomorrow. Stephen, Sebastian, all them lot will be live tomorrow, 7:30 UK time, 30 minutes before kickoff. Look at the lineups, formations, and then going into that. And then, of course, 6 p.m. Ryan's time will be live on YouTube for the post-match show, which Ryan will be hosting, and you'll be able to call in and give your thoughts.
Okay, guys, that's my second channel, Ryan LFC Extra. LFC lover, I want you to hit that, subscribe to the Ryan LFC. Philip, the same thing. at Chili Pepper, the same thing.
Describe, guys.
Subscribe to the Ryan LFC extra people. Come on.
Explain to, Ryan, before we finish the stream, do you want to explain to people what is going to be on Ryan LFC extra?
Yeah. I'm going to have most Jamaican stuff over there going forward. But we'll still keep the Jamaican thing going forward on the Ryan LFC. But we're going to make sure that we have a backup. We're going to
because the channel got banned for a week because Mr. Silly Ryan decided it was a good idea to play the Fulham game audio. So because I'm hosting the watch on tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure there is no audio. So
yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So I get one subscriber already. So come on, guys. I know a lot of you guys haven't subscribed to the Ryan LFC extra. So subscribe and stuff, people. So that's the second channel. Ryan LFC extra. So follow the journey with us. All right, but Jersey boy, before we leave, man, Nunes, big game ahead tomorrow. If he start, he have to get on the score sheet, to silent critics.
Obviously, Haaland's had 2 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah.
Has had 1 goal, 1 assist in his 1 game so far. So
Nunes have 1 goal, 1 assist.
Haaland scored 2 against West Ham and he assisted against Bournemouth.
So Nunes not assist Salah?
No, I said Nunes had 1 goal, 1 assist.
So you need to score 2 tomorrow or a hat-trick.
Yeah,
we at home. Yeah, we're at home, so you need to come to the party, guys. You need to come to the car.
And Gabriel Jesus is on 2 goals. 2 assists, 2 goals, 1 assist as well. So it's really equal between all the strikers right now. They're all the same.
Okay.
Fair enough, Philip. Enjoy the pub tomorrow. Hopefully, you leave the pub with a smile on your face as Liverpool win.
Yeah,
and then you can, Philip. If you're not going to watch long, you can still join us for the post-match show afterwards.
Yeah, big up, Philip. Philip, make sure you subscribe to the Ryan LFC extra. All right. Philip, and don't get too drunk in the pub, man. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment.
Ryan will get too drunk, that's for sure.
Yeah. We're going to win tomorrow, Jersey boy, don't it?
I said 3-1. I think, of course, we'll win.
Yeah, definitely. Jersey boy confident. I am confident. And I think this is the start of our season. If we can't beat Palace, Jersey boy, I have to tell you, bro, like, if we can't beat Palace, we're in serious trouble.
Bro, as I said, I still don't think we're going to win the league, but we've got to still show tomorrow that we're in mean business and get cooking. So yeah, I think a 3-1 win. I think we'll win comfortably, and hopefully, then we've got Man United next. It's going to be a fantastic preview. We're going to have to see how the United fans who come on think about their club, because what I've seen so far, I've seen United fans predict it ending 7 or 8-0. I don't think that will happen, because I think if we score 5 again, Klopp would just go, just don't score again. That make it. Do you know what? I wouldn't do that. Klopp, I'd go score 10. Don't stop.
You think
humiliate them to beyond belief. Just keep going.
I think if we beat Palace by 3 goals tomorrow, I think that Man United game going to be really tough for Liverpool. I tell you why. Because United have it in mind. The last 5 goals to nil, they're coming off a 2-0 victory. Last 2-1 against Brighton at home.
And then 4-0 Brentford.
4-0 against. So it's a rival game. It's a derby game. So it's going to be a cracking one.
Yeah, but Ryan, we said that the last 2 times, and look, they were 4-0 down at half time. So the thing is, for me, the games where we say it's a derby, anything out the window, for me, it's not Everton. United, it's Everton, because you saw how Everton, when we beat the 2-0 game, how difficult it was at Everton. They were really pushing. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. But guys, we'll be back tomorrow again. So here's the schedule. So me and the crew will be live from 7:30 UK time tomorrow for the watch along on Liverpool Palace. Then at 6 p.m. Canadian time, we'll be doing the post-match show where you guys can call in. And then obviously then we're going to do a bit of a break with Jamaican content, and then we'll have a preview on Saturday or Sunday next week my United watch along post match, and obviously we're going to bring back the predictions for the week next week because obviously I had COVID and stuff. So
Big game. Let's hope we can get some special guests for that Man United to preview that game. So hopefully we'll get it. We'll pull it off. All right, people. A beautiful people. I want to tell you guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for being here. People, always look out for our community tag. All right.
Please do, guys.
Post. So we're going to post a lot of things in the community post to keep you guys and stuff. So hopefully that's I'm going to try. See if I can get Copish and Grizz and stuff. So
get Grizz on.
Yeah, definitely we will see how it goes. So you guys I will probably try get them probably Thursday, probably Friday or Saturday. Let us see how it go, people. Let us see how it go. All right.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Again, keep an eye on the community tab because if you're not subscribed, you're not getting notifications about Ryan LFC Extra. Ryan will post on the community tab when he's live on Ryan LFC Extra, so you'll be able to see. So if you're watching the Jamaican content, just watch out which channel it's on because it could be on Extra or the main channel. Like last time there was a stream about Paul Hall on Ryan LFC Extra. For people wondering why there's been no videos, Ryan got a 1 week ban because he decided to play the audio of the Fulham game doing the Fulham watch along. I don't know why. Ryan's been going, don't put the audio on, and then he puts the bloody audio on. Typical Ryan. I'm joking. We learn, we make mistakes. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, 7:30 UK time. And as always, come on, you Reds.